Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Oh my goodness. I'm okay. Okay, let me just pull up here so y'all can hear. So yeah, hey you guys. Wow, it's been a while, hasn't it? So let's get started. Welcome back to my React channel, where I react to a whole bunch of stuff with you reacting along with me. My name is The Bee, by the way. And yeah, I have some news that I kind of want to tell you guys before we start this reaction today. So, the first order of news is that I'm done with my finals. Thank you all for being so patient with me. And if you haven't read the description box of my Star Wars Eclipse reaction, yeah, I kind of mentioned in there that I was going to be off for the week doing final exams, so yeah, thank you so much to y'all for being patient with me. And while I was gone, I actually noticed that we just got 3 subscribers already. What? That is so amazing. Thank you guys so much for those many subscribers. I really appreciate it. It really means a lot to me that you're really starting to like my content and like my reactions, and I'm really glad you guys like it. But the finals, on the other hand, they were pretty good, if you guys were wondering. A few of them were hard though, but yeah, I managed to make it through and I'm okay. So yeah, yeah, it's all good. So anyways, that's the first order of business. The second order of business that I want to show you guys is that you probably kind of see it in my teeth. I got my braces taken off, y'all. I know, big surprise. And probably y'all didn't notice that I was wearing braces in the videos. Maybe just a little bit by the way I was talking. Maybe it could show like a hint of braces in there. And no, I did not turn out like Even Stevens' friend. And with those chipmunk cheeks. Sorry, Christy Carlson Romano. She has a YouTube channel, by the way, so please make sure you go check her channel out in the link in the description box down below, as well as in the info card up here for you guys to check out. She's really great, by the way. She also played one of my favorite characters, Kim Possible. So, and if she's ever watching this video, hi, I'm a big fan. Oh my goodness, yeah, but anyways, let me know what y'all think. How do these look on me? Do they look good? Yeah? Yeah? Okay. Let me know your opinion down below on how I look with my brand new smile. Okay, that sounded weird. Okay, anyways, I think that's all the order of businesses that I wanted to cover with. So, oh, last order in business. So, basically, since I'm off for the holiday break, we are going to be doing holidays with the B. Or that's what I'm planning to call it until I can get a better name for it. But yeah, it's gonna be me reacting to some holiday videos and non-holiday videos right here on this channel. And yeah, it should be really exciting. So make sure you suggest any holiday videos, or you can also suggest non-holiday videos in the comments section down below for me to react. Alright, y'all? So, with that done, let's get into today's reaction, because I'm actually recording this on December 16th, the day before that I release this video, which will be tomorrow, December 17th. So, yeah. Excuse me. Anyways, so for today's video, I wanted to react to another Illymation video, and if y'all didn't check out my first Illymation video reaction, check it out in the link in the description box down below, and also in the info card up here so that you can check it out on your own time. But yeah, this video is titled How I Survived My Middle School Mean Girls. I'm curious as to see what she means by that. Did she, were there like mean girls in her? I guess it kind of reminds me of the movie Mean Girls, if you guys know what I'm talking about. I mean, probably all of you have been watching Mean Girls. Because, I mean, it's like literally the most popular movie out there. Or not the most popular movie, I mean, yeah, you get what I'm saying, but yeah, so basically Mean Girls was a really good movie for me, especially with Regina. Oh my gosh, some of her things she did as a mean girl, oh my god. Okay, anyways, Is she gonna include that reference in there? Maybe, maybe not. We'll have to see. But I'm interested to see what her Mean Girls did to her, what really motivated her to survive through all of this, because bullying is really common in schools, and yeah, it's just, it can be a lot to deal with. So we'll just have to see how she dealt with them. So as always, the link for this video will be in the description box down below for you to check out. Make sure to hit that like button and hit that subscribe button and that notification bell if you are new to my channel. Make sure to follow me on my socials down there, and let's get into this video in 3, 2, 1, Lego.
Recently, a friend of mine told me that I say sorry too much. And yeah, he's right. I'm sorry. I'm the kind of person where if you bump into me, I will say sorry. Because according to my subconscious, no, I was in your way. Please don't be mad at me. Even if you're just a display stand of cookies at the grocery store. Sometimes, most times, yeah, hurt goes both ways. All parties were at fault somehow, so everyone should just shake hands and say sorry. Let bygones be bygones.
They were like,
but
nope.
Sometimes, too, other people just hurt you. Unprovoked. They're upset about something else
I get what you mean.
And they take their anger out on you. Usually their name is Karen, and it sucks.
Yeah.
I know I've hurt people like that, and I've said, I'm sorry, even though nothing can make it better besides a time machine. But still, I think we all deserve to hear, I'm sorry for what I did. How can I help fix this? But getting to that conclusion takes a lot of effort. And part of growing up is learning to accept that in some situations, one word can't undo that kind of damage. In 6th grade, I was bullied by a girl I'll call Minnie. That's obviously not her real name, by the way. Minnie was taller than me, stronger than me, had more friends than me, and did sports. She wasn't some preppy popular kid, but she was chill with just about everyone, even some teachers. I, on the other hand,
would be
was
classified
a
as popular.
Nervous, nerdy, shy kid who had a crush on Kovu from The Lion King 2. And it's still me today, baby. My middle school was grades 6 through 8. The incoming student body was a mix of like 2 or 3 different elementary schools, and thus I was completely separated from my longtime friends of 5th grade. So now I guess I had to make brand new friends, and I guess me being alone made me a target for bullying. That's not my fault. Gosh. And that's why I found it so weird when Minnie started picking on me at the very start of 6th grade. Dude, we just spawned. Why are you getting so aggressive? I don't know you. I also remember her 2 little followers, Willow and Frankie, also not their real names, and them finding me in the hallways between classes to discover new ways to call me fat and ugly and stupid, and brainstorm aloud new animals to relate my body to.
Are you serious?
And they'd walk behind me in the hallway like penguins to mock me.
What?
It's really weird how no one said anything to stop it. This made her behavior seem
No one did anything?
And thus, it made it okay for others to treat me like this too. I tried to talk to people and make new friends, but they'd just straight up pretend I was invisible. When I'd raise my hand in class, some kids would mock me, and
this is so
others would
relatable.
laugh. It seemed like I couldn't do anything without being picked on for it. This made me hate school so much, and I was scared and sad to have to go in every day. And the only way out of this was to wait for it to be over. I had to wait a whole year for 7th grade to roll around so I could pick different classes, away from Minnie. Like, I took typing class to avoid Minnie. I'm a Zillennial. I can type. It was a waste of time. But, okay, I did get to play Papa's Pizzeria for like an
I
hour
remember this
because
game,
I always finished my work early, so maybe it worked out. But my point still stands. No one wanted to sit with me, no one wanted to be on my team, and no one wanted to be my friend for fear that whatever was wrong with me that Minnie didn't like would rub off on them too.
I hate that.
But I don't have lice. I'm sure everyone else did though, because they all had slumber parties, and I didn't. I read fan fiction by myself in my room alone every night to cope. Thank you very much. I was so confused and shocked by it all, but I thought, surely this won't last. Surely will step in at some point.
Bullying has a shelf life.
My teacher did. So, okay, I have acid reflux. The acid in my stomach likes to do the vertical boogie up my esophagus, and thus my tummy makes weird noises.
Which is why you should never sleep on your stomach, y'all. Okay, here's my thing, right? When it comes to acid reflux, right? I've learned very hard that yeah, it's just like I've had some, like sometimes, whenever, I heard that whenever you like sleep on your stomach, it actually causes like acid reflux in there, I guess, somehow. Y'all can look it up and how it's being caused, but like if y'all please let me know in the comments down below if y'all had acid reflux, because I sure had a ton acid reflux, so like many times. I'm not sure how many times I had acid reflux, but like yeah, it's, oh my gosh, it's just like oh my gosh, yeah, I can totally relate. But I'm sure like people are told to like take what's called an antacid to feel better, but those things I guess are kind of slow in a way, maybe. But yeah, please let me know in the comments down below if y'all can relate to getting acid reflux. Maybe from like sleeping on stomach, or if you got it in other ways, please let me know down below. So, okay, let's get back into the video.
Sometimes. And one time during a test, it was making weird noises. The class quietly laughed at me, which was normal and happened a lot. But then I heard my teacher say, "Alyssa, stop making stupid noises."
Excuse me, woman. She has a medical condition. Sorry if I called the teacher woman. I'm very sorry, but I'm also not sorry that the teacher... You couldn't have the decency to tell her that, hey, are you feeling okay? Do you need to go to the school nurse? And that would have been so much better. But no, she said to her, stop making stupid rumbling noises? Oh my god. Y'all, this is... Like, what? I can't believe this. My goodness.
Classmates laughed at me, not so quietly, and that sucked. So, Miss Middle School teacher, I am very disappointed in your behavior.
Me too.
Me and my Kovu plushies, we dislike you for that. Anyways, back to Minnie. This situation proved to her that not only did the teachers not care, but they were also on her side, and I knew this too. So I tried everything to avoid Minnie and her friends. New routes to class, even if it was longer. New clothes similar to what kids like her were wearing, even if I didn't like them. New and different things to eat at lunch in hopes she wouldn't mock me for simply eating again.
Oh my goodness.
But none of that worked. And you know something crazy? These girls couldn't have been that much bigger than me. We were all like the same size. If they were chill, we could have been friends. You could be borrowing my coveted Lion King shirt. But you're not. And whose fault is that? Not mine, Minnie. Speaking of friends, I did manage to make one friend in 6th grade, but I say friend with heavy air quotes because
she instilled confidence in you and supported you, and you finally stood up to the bullies?
God, I wish. I dreamt for a day that would play out like a bad Tumblr post, where all things would magically work in my favor because I had funny, clever comebacks, and then everyone clapped.
Tumblr.
No. Here's what happened back in the real world. I'll call this friend Crystal.
Okay.
But Crystal wasn't really my friend. She was friends with Willow, Frankie, and Minnie.
Are you
when
serious?
I talked to Crystal about all the awful things they were doing and saying to me, she would say,
I know, but they're nice to me, so...
yeah, but they're not nice to Illy.
I just want to be friends with everyone. Don't make me pick sides.
Dude,
what?
You can't be friends with everyone. I'm proof of that.
Well, you know, Minnie was right. You're so...
What? What did she just say? What did she just say? My God. Oh my gosh. Y'all, this is making me triggered AF. Like, what the actual heck? Like, literally, she's just telling her friend, hey, these are the guys and these are the girls that are bullying me. Maybe you, maybe we could sit down at lunch together at our own table or something like that. But no, she had the nerve to say that Illy was being a... My gosh. Man. Middle school, I tell ya. And also kind of high school. Or maybe college too, I'm not sure. Right? This thing happens. So... Anyways, let's get back into the video.
When my frenemy Crystal wasn't there for me, I went to my parents about Minnie and asked them what to do. And my parents told me this: just ignore it. And I know that's often the go-to answer for these kinds of situations.
Right.
I'm starting to wonder if that advice is given by people who maybe haven't been bullied before.
Right. It's like no good advice.
Just ignoring it.
No.
I would walk into school, get mocked and bullied for being fat and ugly, and I said nothing and I did nothing. I'd ignore them because they just wanted a reaction and I refused to give it to them. I'd be in class, and when I'd answer a question, I was mocked and bullied for being dumb and stupid.
Oh my...
And I said nothing and I did nothing because they just wanted a reaction and I refused to give it to them. I ignored it. They found out I was on my period and they dumped out my personal belongings onto the floor for the whole class to see. So I told my teacher, who saw the whole thing, and she told me to just ignore it.
Are you... My goodness, y'all. Okay. Teacher, did you not see her stuff being thrown out on the floor by her bullies? Did you not see that at all? And you telling Illy just to ignore it. Just ignore it? You know what that's called? You know what that's called? That's called crap talk advice to other people. Yeah, that's right. Crap talk advice. No one should be given this kind of advice, teacher. You are an adult. Hold, for crying out loud. You should help somebody like Illy stand up against those, stand up to those bullies and tell them to stop. Not tell them just to ignore it. Okay? This is because I've been bullied before, and I've been getting advice from teachers that's saying, oh, you should probably just ignore it. It'll be fine. Fine. Don't worry about it. It continued, okay, and it did not stop there, okay? So that's not good advice for basically anybody, like, at all. Like, can't believe this.
So I ignored it. Then they stole my clothes during gym class and stuffed them in a urinal. And again, when I told the teacher who saw it all play out, do you want to know what she told me?
The same thing?
Just ignore it.
I knew it!
So, I'm sorry. But I'm not sorry to inform you all, ignoring bullies doesn't work.
Exactly!
Ignoring stuff like this means ignoring who is starting the fire.
Exactly.
And people who are getting burned. And when a teacher says to a child, just ignore it.
No.
It teaches the kid no one cares. Because at this point, everyone knows exactly what's happening. Everyone's witnessed it on multiple occasions. And you know what they've decided to do? Ignore it. And ignore you too. So you stop asking for help, and the bullying gets worse. Because it's clear no one cares.
Okay, I'm not a school person in here. I was a student of schools, of course, but schools, y'all need to step up this bullying game. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it with the useless advice that you give to kids, saying that, oh, you should probably just ignore it. Yeah, that won't solve the problem of bullying. Actually, the purpose of you being an adult is to go over there and help the kid stop the bullying thing. Not to just say, oh, you should just ignore it, it'll be fine. So stop it. Stop it. Sorry, this is getting me triggered AF, and it's just like, I've had these teachers where, some of them were actually good, by the way, so thank you to the good teachers, but some of those teachers who should have really stepped up in there when I was being bullied, it's just, I can't believe this.
Do you have any idea what that does to a kid? So, I'm here to say, you must ignore the advice to just ignore it. I don't care how much you hate yourself because of what others made you believe. You're not stupid, you're not ugly, you're not a loser. Your vibes intimidate people. At the very least, I'm starting to suspect that bullies may not be the best judge of character. I think those girls picked on me for being, quote, fat and ugly, not because they wanted to go on jogs together and then go to Sephora for a makeup montage. No, I'm pretty sure these 12-year-old girls, they felt fat and ugly, and then they saw me, someone who didn't feel bad about the way they looked and was simply vibing. Or maybe it was because I was confident in my hobbies and abilities. I enjoyed drawing, my stuff got into art shows, I got A's and B's and wrote really good papers. So again, no idea where the logic is in calling me stupid. They obviously took offense to my confidence because they were jealous or felt insecure. Or, if not any of that, maybe the reason they bullied me was because making others feel like garbage is the only way they know how to be happy. And frankly, those kinds of people are pathetic. And I'll tell you now, they grow up to be a nasty breed of Karen.
Yeah.
So, to quote the playground parable, I'm rubber, you're glue. Whatever you say bounces off of me and sticks to you. Pew, 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 pew. I'll save you, Kovu. So that's why I ignored my parents' and my teacher's advice. I refused to ignore how Minnie, Willow, and Frankie were treating me. So I went to my teachers about it again, and this time I insisted we got the office involved. Because I wasn't playing around.
Alright.
Not anymore. And I knew I'd be called a snitch for it, and I sure as heck was.
Yeah, you know what? You know what? It's fine if you call me it's fine if you call me a snitch. I don't really care. I don't really care. You are going to the office whether you like it or not. Okay? You are in trouble. You are in trouble. Like, both of you, right? Like, you were bullying me, so obviously you would have... I would have to call the office to get this thing solved if I were in this situation. And yeah, I think Illy definitely made the right move of getting the office involved. Yeah.
But hey, I've been called the other itch word a million times by now. Nothing I couldn't handle.
Get that.
So me, my 3 bullies, and my frenemy Crystal were all called to the guidance counselor's office.
Okay.
And I recall, for a brief moment, they were nervous. For once, they were quiet in the hallway. Here's the messed up part about life. It's not a Tumblr post where everyone claps at the end. Once all the cards were down, the guidance counselor, who was kind of weird and spoke to students in the third person and was totally not qualified for this job, but hey, that's public school, we're underfunded, so we take what we can get. Looked at all of us.
Yeah.
She said, look girls, Mrs. Last Name just wants everyone to be friends. Can't we all just be friends?
What? Excuse me, lady. Excuse me. These... seriously, like, y'all, I'm just... Like, if that's the response I would have received from my guidance counselor, just, like, with the question of, oh, I think you're just overreacting a bit, and I would just be like, overreacting? Overreacting? Yeah, really? Like, I am not overreacting, first of all, A. Okay, and B, these are the bullies over here, okay, that are bullying Illy in this case, and there's one of her friends over there that didn't even bother to stand up for her. So why would you say that you want them to be friends? That that just doesn't feel right in this case, I think.
These girls are not my friends.
Right.
You have to act like someone's
Right.
friend in order to be someone's friend.
Exactly.
That's why we're here, Mrs. Guidance Counselor, oh wise one. We can't just hold hands and sing a Barney song when
Barney
4
song?
out of 5 of us have
I
stinky
love
hands.
you.
And yet, the guidance counselor insisted we all just be friends again. And
Yeah,
everyone
she is
just
not
say
happy.
sorry. And that is when my 11-year-old brain realized a lot of things. I was dealing with people who couldn't care less about telling the truth, about being respectful, treating others the way you want to be treated, you know? Like all the posters in this office said, I had no one by my side for any of this. Crystal didn't have the courage to back me up. My teachers didn't care. Nobody did. So,
Oh my gosh.
what did I do?
This Illymation video is brought to you by the letter C
Oh.
for confrontation.
Oh, okay.
Respect her, but do not fear her.
I relate again, very firmly, that these girls were not my friends. They were my bullies. And peace was not an option. But the counselor didn't listen. She insisted I, and I quote, stop bullying my friends and apologize. So, that's what I did.
What kind of advice is that? Again, like, stop bullying the other girl? She wasn't even bullying them in the first place. She literally said that these girls, except for her Crystal, except her, she was probably being a bad friend, not standing up for Illy. They were bullying her, okay? They were bullying her pretty badly, as she says. And, see, what she just said right there defeats her, the whole purpose of, and yes, she said she was not qualified. Yeah, I get that. So, basically, guidance counselor, the purpose of a guidance counselor, right, is to lead the kids in the right direction, especially when it comes to situations of bullying. So maybe what you should have said, and I don't think and I'm not a professional guidance counselor, but I think what you should have said is that hey, okay, these people are getting bullied. Make sure, let's deal with this the right way. But no, instead you said that Illy was bullying these people who are her bullies. That is absolutely the wrong thing to say. Absolutely the wrong thing to say that Illy is the one causing all the bullying. No, she's not. Okay, she literally said that she's not causing the bullying. Like, you see, y'all, this is making me triggered AF. And I can't believe how backwards this is in schools. Like, schools, y'all need to step up your game. Like, seriously.
After that, I said nothing, I did nothing, and nothing changed until I was able to move classes 1 year later. I used to have this storybook belief that when people hurt you, they will eventually say sorry and mean it.
But not in this case.
I learned that no, that's not how the world works at all. There are people who will hurt you. There are people who don't even know you who will hurt you. There are people who will turn on you just for fun, just to see how much they can get away with. Because all of us have been hurt before, and all of us are still hurting. We're all outrunning something that we don't want to deal with. But you know what? I truly am sorry you're going through it. But so am I. So is everyone. So you don't get to toss your crap into someone else's yard just because you don't want to clean it up.
Right.
Maybe quit pooping in your own yard so you don't have to deal with this, oh no, where do I throw my poop problem. This is a metaphor for self-sabotage. And I don't care who witnesses me throwing your own crap out of my yard and back in your face to deal with, because we both know which stinky hand it belongs to. The second you stand your ground and take no crap, you will have that power back. The power of pity. Looking back, I feel sorry for Minnie and Willow and Frankie and Crystal. They were probably going through something awful, and that's why they acted so horribly. Of course, that doesn't excuse it, and no amount
of course it doesn't.
Pass, but the way I see it, you either run from it or learn from it. The only way they could fix a situation like this is to face whatever's making them so upset, so they can finally be happy for their own sake and for others. And I won't lie, the things they said and did to me back then obviously still stick with me. But I do want to assure you, if you're watching this and you're in school right now and someone's making fun of you for being weird or walking weird or dressing weird or whatever crap they throw in your yard, just remember, that is just a baby Karen. And their karma will come. We've seen it. I know this video is a bit different from my usual content, but if you liked it, hit like. And if you want to see more, subscribe to my channel. And as always, stay safe.
Alright. Oh my goodness. Y'all, that was, that video was definitely just like, it made me, this video was a lot. Okay.
So anyways, y'all, that is it for today's reaction. I hope you guys enjoyed it. So anyways, this reaction really made me mad that I can't believe that this happened to her, this bullying, and nobody in the school did anything about it, right? And that really sucks. When you have an adult figure to like look up to, you look up to them hoping that they could stop this bullying from happening, they tell you to just ignore it, which is, in my opinion, the worst piece of advice ever given to a person. Like, how is everything ever solved with ignoring? Right? It's like when you're driving, right? You're going through a red light, right? And you think instead of just actually waiting for it to be green again, you just like ignore completely all the risks that are associated with it. Like, that's not good. First of all, because hey, you gonna crash, okay? And yeah, just don't do that. Don't run over red light, people. It's not safe. But yeah, anyways, this video has had me so triggered on so many levels because nobody was doing anything about it. Their parents tried. When I was getting bullied as a kid, it only happened when like elementary school or middle school for me. Didn't necessarily happen for me in high school. It was tough to deal with. I have to admit, it was tough to deal with. I tried to get some adult figures in there. Some of them actually dealt with the bullying and some of them didn't. And to all of those that didn't, most of the advice was just to ignore it and don't worry about it. Or I would either get like laughed at and just basically saying, oh, you're just overreacting, which again, I'm just like really now? Just ignore it? What kind of advice is that, right? Like, but I'm really sorry that this has happened to her. That I definitely have had lots of experiences with getting bullied, but yeah. And to all of y'all who are getting bullied, maybe you're in school right now, and if nobody's speaking up for you, or like no teacher, no principal, no guidance counselor, not even your parents are letting themselves speak up for you, then I guess we'll just have to go to with the hard realization that you're just gonna have to speak up for yourself. Right? It's really sad that students are left with nothing but just to speak up for themselves, and yeah, this is just really, it's like if I ever have kids one day, and if they ever get bullied, and I would probably go to the teacher first, and I would definitely talk to her, talk to them about it. The teacher not solving it? Okay, let's go to the principal. Oh no, the principal not solving it? Okay, what's next on the list? The school superintendent. Just go off the chain and hope that somebody is able to solve this problem for my son or future son or daughter. Like, seriously. Like bullying itself is just unacceptable. It's absolutely unacceptable. God. But yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Have you guys had any experiences of being bullied, and what did you guys do to deal with your situations of bullying? Let me know in the comments down below. Make sure to hit that like button if you like this reaction. Make sure to hit subscribe and that notification bell, because I do post new reactions every single day, so make sure you guys subscribe. I'm trying to post 2 reactions now since I'm off for break, so you'll definitely be seeing another reaction after this, so stay tuned. Yeah, make sure to follow me on my socials down there. Comment down below, please do, of what I should react to next, and I will see you guys in the next video because I have to be out. Bye guys. It's great to see you again.